Last night's bowl was full of the kind of bruising hits raising serious concerns about concussions. One problem for doctors and coaches, players don't like to admit they're hurt. But now, as Dr. Jon LaPook reports, researchers are working on a different way to spot the signals.
Chris Coyle, tight end for the Arizona State Sun Devils, understands that big hits are part of playing big-time college football.
If you're out here playing at this level, you kind of accept the risk of what could be happening. But at the same time, obviously, I want to have a good working brain for the rest of my life.
That's why Coyle and 35 other players joined another team this season, a research group trying to find a better way to detect concussions. During practices and games, they wore helmets with sensors to measure head impacts. Afterward, the players submitted samples of their blood, saliva, and urine.
So these are all the samples that we've collected.
The samples are analyzed at the Translational Genomics Research Institute, or TGen, in Phoenix, to see if evidence of head trauma shows up in body fluids as a so-called biomarker. Brain cells contain genetic material called microRNA. Normally, tiny spheres containing that material break off and make their way into the spinal fluid, then the bloodstream. During a concussion, the brain actually bounces against the skull, and researchers believe the impact may cause changes in the microRNA, changes they hope can be detected in blood tests. Currently, doctors diagnose concussions based on a neurological examination and physical symptoms, a process that can be made more difficult when players, eager to stay on the field, hide those symptoms.
In fact, we see more injuries because of that disparity. There's a big
Neurologist Dr. Javier Cardenas.
Right now, when we identify a concussion, it is purely subjective. We look at symptoms. Do they have headaches? Do they have dizziness? Do they have cognitive changes? There is no objective information. Having something objective is the holy grail of concussion.
At TGen, scientists compare the RNA in each player's body fluids with the impact data from his helmet to see if they match up. Powerful information that could permanently change the future of football. For CBS This Morning, Dr. Jon LaPook, Tempe, Arizona.